All right, welcome to task number 4. We certainly want to make sure that you get a full view of the process going from lead all the way to the closing process of what will happen whenever you are using SAM. So, your leads have come in, you've either manually entered them, you've imported them, or you've used a form to bring them in. You've started routines on those leads and you've been maybe nurturing those leads with emails and SMS, getting them to a point where, at some point they actually decide that they want to do business with you. Now, what you can do is put information into the properties area of the SAM database to be able to go for the next spot of this. So you can come over here and click on a new property. We click into the properties area. We click into the new property. And here's where we start putting in the information about the property itself. So in this case, we might put in there 123 South Main. And this is a property name field. You can give it any kind of name that you want. Maybe Ugly Yellow House, or Winston Street, or whatever it is that you want to name it as a general name. A lot of agents enjoy or like to name them so they get a better idea of what it is or whatever. You can certainly do that. Once you've given it a name, go ahead and put in the full address, 123 South Main Street. In this case, we could put in city, state, and zip. I'm just going to put in the zip code, and then what county is it in. In my case, it's Polk. Now, here's where we can identify who are the owners of this particular property. We can click on the Add Owner, and we can pick them. Let's say Smith. In this case, I've got John Smith, and it will put John Smith as an owner. Maybe I want to go ahead and put Mary in there as well. So now I've got both John and Mary Smith. I can change their order. Basically, John becomes the primary. It's what the little star is. That identifies him as being the primary contact for this process, but certainly either of them can be communicated with. By putting in this information now, we can then know who we need to communicate with anytime we're using a party member for the owner, or owners in this case. We can go to the property details. And the property details is just that. What information do we know about this property, about the physical information about the property itself? In this case, maybe it is for sale. It is, however, a single-family residential, and these choices can be changed if they need to be different for your particular area. Say 2019, living area 3,000 square feet, lot size 3 acres, bedroom, say 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 1/2 bath. It's on 2 floors. It's got a basement, and it is finished. Basement size, say 900 square feet. Parking spaces may have a 3-car garage. Garage type is attached. And what kind of heating system? So you can come in here and you can pick multiple items if you need multiples. In this case, we'll just say it's electric. And again, more choices. You can go into the settings to create those choices. The cooling system, central air, and the roof type. Maybe we've got a composite, one section. You could, maybe it's got also some metal in another area. You put in whatever you want for those. The flooring styles. Well, it's got carpet, it's got some hardwood, maybe it's got some tile. So you pick those different things. Any additional rooms? Well, maybe it has a home gym area, a den or a bonus room. You pick what you want to put in each one of those. Selecting those. What amenities are included with this? Well, we've got a fireplace, we've got a hot tub, and a balcony patio. So you can, maybe we also have a swimming pool. You identify whatever it is that you want. What appliances are included? Maybe the oven stove, the microwave, and dishwasher are included. Let's go ahead and include the refrigerator along with it. Being grateful here, or gracious here. Exterior material, it's brick. And lot features, maybe it's flat and level, cul-de-sac area. And any kind of energy efficiency type things. Double glazing, Energy Star appliances. Maybe it has some solar panels, whatever. You're picking the information that you need on there. So we've got all of that. Similar type of thing for property location. What's the legal description? The taxes. Actually, we might put in here the assessed value. Maybe, 500,000. I'm just going to throw in some numbers here. When was it last assessed? Say 2024. Property taxes, say 3,000. And HOA. Is there any kind of HOA? Maybe it's 2,000 a year. You can put in whatever HOA rules. What does that HOA cover? If there's any kind of fees, what types of things does it actually include with everything? So maybe there's a common area and road maintenance and stuff. What school district? You can pick what school district, type that in. Neighborhood, is it a flood zone or not? Say no on that. What views? You can select what different types of views there are. Maybe it's a countryside area. Zoning, residential. Use type as owner occupied. Whatever other property details, distance to school, shopping, parks, public transportation, you can put all those in. We can add tags if you want to tag your properties at any point. You can certainly do that. We have those important dates again, and that's the important part of the important dates, is going through and using these for your routines. Any type of routine that gets generated, you'll see things in the calendars. You can add additional notes. Checklists are part of routines. We'll go over that later. Any files, external documents, photography. One of the things that you can do that's really quite fun is maybe you've got some different types of photos of the property, and I'm just going to grab an image that's on the website. What we're going to do is we're going to come here to the photo manager, and inside the photo manager we're going to add a photo. So I'm going to click on add photo. In this case, we want to add a hero photo. A hero photo is the main photo that you would use. It's the hero. It's the main photo you're going to want to see anytime that you have it. Now, you can upload the photo. If you've got it on your hard drive, you can certainly do that and upload to the system. If it's something that you've got it somewhere, and I just grabbed a photo off the internet, you can put that in there. Again, we've got these shimmers down here, and you can click on the shimmers, and it will then use that photo and use AI to describe that photo. So it then puts it in, suburban home, lush greenery, whatever. So that type of stuff's in there. I'm going to grab one more image just to make this fun. And down here, we're going to click on Save and Add Another. And in this case, what we want to do is I'm going to, in the type field here, I'm actually going to edit this. Once you get these set up, you're probably pretty good to go. We're going to add a new type, and we're going to call it kitchen. Okay, and close that. So now I can come here and I can choose kitchen. And for my image, I'm going to paste in another image so it shows the image. And at this point, I can click on the little shimmers. Of course, this image doesn't have all the refrigerator and stuff that we said was included, but what it does then is it gives you a title for that image, and then it also gives you the some detailed information of what it sees, what AI sees about that particular property. So all of your description and stuff is in there quite well, and then you can add additionals if you want. Once you're done with that, you can click on the save button, and now you have a series of photos that you can look at while you're in here. The other thing that you can do is just click on the photo, and it'll go into a carousel version and kind of show what those are. Up here at the top, you have the ability to tell it what timing that you want, either 3, 5, or 10 seconds, and whether or not you want the description to be viewed or not. You can turn that on or off in the system. This is good for open houses, so that if you come in, you want to do an open house carousel and just kind of show pictures of everything. Certainly put this in there. We can click on the little full screen, and then it would give you a full screen view of everything, and good to go. So that's just kind of a fun option of putting information into your property and making sure that it's available for you to use for whatever purposes. So click on the little back button, it'll bring us back. And if we have any routines on the property, certainly it'll be showing up in the routines. We don't have any of those set up, but certainly available. Now, I went through the process of entering everything manually and stuff, which probably going to be in most cases, going to be how you're going to do this. Later, we do not have it right now, but later we will be available. And actually, by the time you're listening to this, maybe we do already have it, being able just to paste in information from a copy-pasted page of your MLS. If you've already got it in MLS, you can certainly paste it in and do that. That's not available yet, but by the time you're listening to it, maybe it is. Okay, so at this point now, we've got all the property information in that property. If I come here and look at my properties, there's the property, and I can just click on it and see it. One of the things that will happen is on a property, it's the physical property itself, the physical house or whatever it is. On a house, you will apply a listing to it. And so there's a listing button that will show you listings, and there's also transactions. So once you get the listing, you'll go into the listing section. Once you get a buyer and an accepted offer, it can create a transaction. And we'll take you through that process a little bit later, and go ahead and finish with what we're doing on step 4. So we've gone through the whole process of creating the property, and now we're going to move on to step number 5. So task number 4 is complete. You're at the halfway point, a little bit past the halfway point. I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, certainly reach out. Have a great day.